All right. You're now tuned in to Fola Culture live in the 305, okay?
Red room, red
and
light
you know,
special.
yeah, definitely. Creeping, TLC. And it's your girl, Fox Steph, of course. And you know I got my mans with me.
Him the dream, no play, high tech, anything you want to call me this shit, you heard?
Come on now, we ain't rehearsed this.
Hey.
That way, I'm just playing. Nah, but as you can see, it's not your ordinary episode. We have a special guest with us today.
Already.
You know, say what's up with you folks, you know.
What they do is your boy DJ on the beat, checking in.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah. And we happy to have you with us now. Do people call you DJ?
Yeah.
Alright, so you know we gonna keep that going. We gonna call you DJ because you know I call you the whole thing, DJ on the beat now.
People call me
You earned
DJ. Some call me on the beat.
On the beat. First name DJ, last name on the beat. Okay. All right. Before we get into the music and your journey or whatever, let's talk about let's just talk about Trump and his shenanigans. Okay. Now, the government shutdown is over.
Fine.
Or is it?
Is it?
Is it? Now, do you know anybody that was affected by the shutdown or not really?
Yeah. Listen, I know everybody on got that EBT, you feel me?
Everything on
When they was
shutdown.
playing it, they was gonna give you your money this month, next month you was gonna have to figure it out.
Oh, man.
Was y'all like worried about, little refund check?
Everybody
I
need that
mean,
time.
you know, I'm a producer, so I gotta actually pay them. So I was just hoping we was gonna be square.
Yeah.
And
But what was really the point? Like, if you think about it, like it's like he throwing a tantrum because he want this wall. And then many have suffered because of this wall you want to build. Now what?
I mean,
You still don't have the wall.
listen, this the thing about it though. Ain't none of them people coming from over there going across the border. That's basically a wall. So if you build a wall and these people already build tunnels, what you think they finna try to go over your wall? We finna we finna
Hey,
get out of
I like the way you think. I didn't think about that.
They
Go
underground.
They underground railroad with
You
it.
see how, they don't come through the front door.
Never.
They don't come through the back door. No, they coming from up underground. They come like, listen, that ain't gonna affect them people. Look, that wall gonna be for nothing. It's gonna have people pay.
It's crazy. Okay, well, so at least the shutdown is over. Everybody and back pay. Everybody gonna get their little back pay.
TSA gonna get paid.
Yeah, shout out to TSA, man. They had the worst. But shout out to the people that was looking out for the people that was suffering the most. Like Chef Creole. I heard about Chef Creole serving free meals.
meals and all that.
I was like, dang, I should have worked for TSA.
They was giving free meal to TSA, right?
Mm-hmm. It was a couple of companies showing out, but that was cool for
I seen
humanity.
some hairdressers giving out free hairdos.
Oh,
and
stop
all.
it! Stop it!
Oh,
You going
for
too
real?
far.
I seen the post today on IG. She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get in with the wave. You work for the government."
Oh my God!
Hey, it was out there.
That line around the corner.
Well, I think it lasted about 34, 35 days or so, and that was just too long. I
It's
know Obama
temporary.
did it before, but for
this the-
something worth it,
But this the longest shutdown in government history.
and for the dumbest thing
It's like
at
a
that.
female trying to hold out because she's trying to prove a point. Man.
You know, you
What's
know.
going on?
And then they talking about re-electing him. The Republicans as a whole, they trying to re-elect the man. I'm like, whoa, am I the only one that don't like Trump? So people secretly liking Trump.
I don't even know how we let this slide in the first place,
We
though.
don't see after that.
Y'all re-elect that man again. I don't know. I said I was moving to Canada the first time. You know, I have family. I got family here though. I miss y'all, but man, look here. So
run to with it.
you know, Donald rerunning, so y'all need to get ready to vote. All right, let's do something about that. And it's a couple of people stepping up saying that they're going to be voting too, like Kamala Harris. She's like one of the most popular people everybody's excited about. So y'all get into that. Speaking of politics, there's some politics in football. You grew up playing football?
Nah, I ain't watch sports.
Really?
What?
That is new from a Dade County fella.
That's a stereotype.
Listen, I'm that nigga that was I'm I'm in the
You
studio.
playing on the
Yeah,
piano.
Yeah, like I go outside
Ray Charles.
and play football in the street, my homeboys, but
Right.
everybody knew where to catch me. I'm in my mama's garage. I had a studio since I was 12.
Wow.
So like that's what I
Studio?
was doing.
Yeah.
Mama was backing you.
Listen, everybody, mama, uncles, grandma, everybody.
They must have saw something in you.
Yeah, I went to the Culture Arts Center. in
Yeah,
the city. So
okay,
like
city.
that's what I was doing.
Tell us about the Culture Arts Center.
It's amazing, like
So what do they do there?
Huh?
What do they do there? Because I know the place, but I'm not familiar with their program.
everything dealing with African culture, African American
For la culture.
Yeah.
everything like dancing, art, music, of course.
Wow.
I don't know. You gotta experience it. Like,
Ooh, it's an experience.
I'm
Nah, it
telling
is.
you, G.
It's a
You
different
sound
way.
like how I sound about FAMU. I talk about FAMU like that, baby.
I mean, basically, that's what that is.
It's
Because
an
a lot of people
experience.
go to school to learn what I learned at 6,
Mm.
at the age of 18.
Mhm.
So, like, it's really an experience, though.
Gotta get
Wow.
started again.
So what program were really helped you, like molded you from there?
I was in the jazz band, though. I
Wow.
was playing jazz, so,
Now
That's
when do
how I
you
learned.
so lit?
yeah.
musically inclined.
So okay, you didn't get into sports, which is highly shocking.
I played basketball. In
Okay.
middle school. That's it. I
Alright.
was gonna play it in high school, but I ended up switching schools. So I ain't like the team.
What
I
school
know
you
the
went to?
people. At first I went to Miami Springs, and then I switched to Everglades.
City boy.
Yeah. Brown Soul, you did.
Oh,
Yeah, shout 'em
Sons,
out.
what my purse?
Sons.
I'm just playing.
Look at you.
That's what's up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this not play Dade County right here.
Oh, for real about that.
I ain't even gonna lie. I was about to try Broward. Shout out to Broward. Shout out to
No, that's some cool people in Broad, dude.
It is. I just like making fun of them. Been doing it on my.
That's how we grew up, though. I was from Broad.
It's like making fun of your brother or something.
Yeah.
So you won't be watching the Super Bowl. And why is
I
that?
probably
Because you
can't-
just never
I
watched
probably
the
can't
Super
say-
Bowl? No parties?
No, I watched the Super Bowl, but like it ain't like how like I know what's going on in football and stuff, but like I ain't paying attention to it. Like there's
Me
a lot of
neither.
stuff that
Right.
it don't catch me like that. You know,
Right.
I never like sitting down and I never really
You must be busy. Pretty much.
something like that. It just I ain't really content with too much stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So who you got? Fuck that.
I don't even know who playing.
We got the
You gotta feel
we got
me
the
in.
Patriots again.
The Patriots again.
And
Oh,
the Rams.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
Pats.
Yeah.
why not?
Hey.
Why wouldn't you go betting against them? Is
Kinda
like
hard to
kind of
do that.
stupid.
Like if I gotta put more money on somebody just to make a quick flip, I'm putting on the Patriots.
Now, what do you think? Because you don't even care about the game. But what do you think about Travis Scott performing Super Bowl halftime, knowing, I don't know if you're aware of all the controversy surrounding the NFL, but what do you think about that, Travis Scott performing with the amount of celebs that turned it down, Jay-Z, Rihanna?
I mean, he gotta do what he gotta do to get paid. You feel me? Like, I can't fault that man for trying to go up there. He probably got a trick up his sleeve that he gonna do on the stage, or he probably came to some terms with them in order to get him on stage. But throughout it all, though, it's like you still got the players. They still gonna play. So
Okay, I guess. I don't know. It's just if you see how things are going and how the culture is unified on. Check that out right there.
All right.
The culture unified on a certain thing, and you just go against it. Plus, you like a Kardashian at that. It just proves you even more Kardashian.
But you think about that.
I heard you don't even get paid.
No, but listen.
It's the exposure.
Nelly
pay for it.
Nelly made an interesting comment. They had interviewed TMZ ran up. They was like, "Oh, well, how you feel about him performing for the Super Bowl?" He was like, "Well, if we really wanted to boycott something, we'll boycott the NFL, not
that's what I'm saying.
buying tickets to go to the game." What you need? Oh, keys. not
Big.
buying tickets to go to the game. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to performing for the Super. That's
I agree with that.
real small when you think about it. Actually, they making their money off ticket sales and gear and all
Yeah,
that.
not buying
You gotta
tickets.
live where it hurt. And that's their pocket.
In their pockets.
It's
The halftime
ticket
shows-
sales and viewership,
shows
but
on-
I don't even know if we still boycotting as a whole, really. But to perform, that's like a whole nother level.
I mean, it's the Super Bowl. They gonna tune in regardless. Whether
They gonna
Travis
tune
Scott-
in,
yeah,
but-
or not.
Facts.
They gonna tune in, but everybody don't have to tune in. But like I said, I don't even know if we really boycotting collectively anymore. But as far as performing, he was just so like he's not connected. He's not connected
I mean,
to the
is there
community.
still football players that's black that's playing in the NFL?
They should play and get that money.
Okay,
But that's what I'm saying.
saying.
That's what it's about.
It's
At the end of the
different.
day, if you want to hurt them,
They don't have to stand for the national
Listen,
anthem. However,
they
they
don't have to show
should
up
get
here.
their coins.
Is that Tia? Tia?
Really.
Tia.
Get that guy that left us keys. My bad, y'all. It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
All right, so DJ is
On
with
the
Travis
beat.
Scott.
Nah, I ain't with them or against them. I just don't care. Like,
You just don't
I
care.
don't care. Like, it don't affect me. Like,
I heard he might propose to Kylie Jenner. You heard it first. So that's what he do. Propose to that.
He won't be the first black man that proposed to a white.
You so silly. Shout out to Tiger though. Anyway, we got to talk about the password of the week, formerly known as Word of the Week. And password of the week is pretty much a word, used a lot within the culture. And, if you hear it, you'll know what it means, or you use it and you might get into a black cookout, They might say, you
Something
belong
like
here.
that.
So,
Might let you hang.
they might let you hang. So, password of the week is, it was inspired by our guest who should be pulling up on us very soon. It is grind mode.
Grind mode.
Grind mode.
Yes, sir.
Y'all ever heard of grind mode?
Of course. Yeah.
Of course, I told you, I don't make these things up now. It's from the culture.
boy, like
The
culture.
Exactly. Now, grind mode is to consistently work to achieve a goal. Consistently, nonstop.
Non-stop. Overtime.
Overtime. What do y'all feel like y'all been in grind mode lately? You been in grind mode?
I mean, you at the studio right now.
You see?
Yeah, we had to intrude on your time, huh?
Listen,
What
y'all
about you?
come to the vibe.
Always.
Always in grind mode.
Multiple
Definitely in grind mode, okay? We ain't playing around here. And really, when you in grind mode, that's how you achieve
Yes, sir.
what you're trying to reach.
You see?
If you don't, if you take things lightly, then hey. Now, hold on.
Speaking of grind mode, who just peeked their head in here, man?
It sounds like somebody trying to,
Okay.
snap.
I want to intrude in that.
What's going on?
Oh, man. What's good?
Yes, sir. What's going on with you?
Yeah, I guessed in the building.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Better late than never.
Yes,
For
sir.
sure, for sure. Nah, you chilling, kicking. You coming up shortly. All right. Yeah, it's a party in here. Matter of fact, what's up with our tunes? DJ on the
I don't know what happened. Listen, we started talking. It was like, whatever about that. Yeah.
All right, so we were just talking about. Matter of fact, you can come in and join us. Forget protocol. So,
I'm good for breaking rules. So.
it's all good. We were just talking about the Super Bowl. You going to any Super Bowl parties?
Probably so. I mean, I got a lot of invites. I want to say, I apologize for being kind of late. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't with that kind of etiquette, but I got lost like 50 times.
Hey,
11 times.
it's all good.
I even got lost when I got up here. But then my little brother directed me in here, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say his name. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying that, but yeah, I'm here. Finally.
All right, so we was just talking to DJ about the password of the week, and it was inspired by you and your group. The password is grind mode.
Oh, okay.
So, what does it mean to be in grind mode to you? Since you,
Truthfully, like a lot of people got it misconstrued. They thinking it's just like a street term or whatever. But to me personally, like everything that I do, I mean, I don't know if they know my history, but I'm 1/3 of Grind Mode. I'm one of the members who brought you I'm So High and Ecstasy and Vibe With You and all the little Miami classics that y'all may know or may not know unless you
They know.
Rock. But I will say this, that whole word grind is a lot to me because I've been grinding my whole life, and that was my nickname. And then I started a magazine called Grind Magazine. A lot of people ain't know that. I started a publication because I wanted to give like DJs down here a lot of FaceTime because they weren't getting acknowledgement. I gave DJ Khaled his very first cover. I gave T-Pain his very first cover. That's a backstory. There's a lot of stuff about me. One day I go get the real deal history. So I had a magazine called the Grind Magazine that me and my partner started, and then I had a online web show long before this was cool. We was the first ones to do it, like, and we had 1 million viewers a month. I gave Flo Rida one of his first interviews. I was a young guy in the game, but I was trying to step one foot out of the other grind mode, the illegal grind mode, and get legalized. You know what I mean? So I was trying to get that business together and still trying to understand the music industry. So grind mode, I know I'm long-winded, but grind mode is really just like whatever your grind is. And, you know, that's why first off, like even in the I'm So High video, you see me wearing a mechanic shirt, but it say grind mode on it, like, because I was trying to show them, the young guys, like, you ain't gotta sell dope and trap and rob to be like, that's not always a grind. A scam is not always a grind. Like, sometimes a grind is like, you work at Popeyes, ain't nothing wrong with that. You take care of your churn, you ain't on child support, you doing your thing. That's your grind mode.
Right.
It don't matter that you work at Publix and you stocking them shells. Like, listen, you might want to put stocks in to Publix, or you want to be a manager. You know what I mean? As long as you got that goal and you just keep grinding, that's what grind mode is.
So, there you have it. I couldn't explain that at all in detail like he could have, okay? So, y'all, you know, get in grind mode, stay in grind mode. And when you hear that, that's what it means. You heard it from Mr. Grind Mode himself. Now, we were going to get into some entertainment, but first, we have our other co-host who just rolled up in here. You see the legs over there.
I got lost. He got lost too. It was okay for him to get lost, but I can't get lost.
Come on over here.
Yeah. You can come closer.
We family.
Yeah, it's cold in here, you know.
But I was lost. For the record.
I get shy. All right, this thing on rolling. One thing I want y'all to check out for the culture is Amanda Seales' HBO special. Her comedy stand-up. Like, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny, but it was more so for the sisters. But I think everybody should check it out so they could laugh at some things that they just may not understand. And it's a big deal to catch the stand-up because she is only the second woman ever to have her own comedy special on HBO. You know, you might have heard of Chris Rock's Bigger and Blacker, or Martin Lawrence Run Tell That. You know, those are big deals, you know. But, yeah, Amanda Seales is only the second after Wanda Sykes. So, y'all check that out. It was lit. Did y'all, anybody watch it? No? Just me?
I seen the part of it.
All right, so y'all watch it. She be knowing. She be knowing. Y'all heard about Ja Rule with that mess?
Listen. Look, everybody quiet.
That ain't his fault.
Okay.
How is his fault? He wasn't in there making them deal. That white boy doing that. And I ain't gonna
But
lie.
he
That
wasn't
white boy
gonna
the
make
greatest scammer on earth. The greatest scammer on earth. I ain't mad.
Listen, they scammed them people out their money. They thought they was going to a lavish, exquisite vacation with all kind of amenities and all kind of stuff. Child, they got out there. It was some tents and listen.
He a modern day Robin Hood. He stole from the rich.
Chaos, what you would have did in that situation? You and your chick.
I ain't really get to see all that, but it looked kind of embarrassing though. You know what I mean? Like they really hyped it up like it was something. I feel bad for Ja Rule in a sense because he wasn't part of the scam part, but they needed a name to attach the whole movement. So as an artist, I feel for him because it's like it be messed up when you got these janky promoters and stuff like that, and they tag your name to something like that. It's like it's hard, and then the media don't make it no better because they don't know that guy. but they know Ja Rule. So they just Ja Rule. They killing dog name, and you know, us people that got voices that's alike like me and Ja Rule. You gotta watch it, man. Don't be hating on us.
You really think Ja Rule didn't have an inkling of what
I
was
don't
going
think so.
on?
Like he don't seem like the desperate type. I just feel like
I
know.
wouldn't say
I
it'd
could
be
be wrong.
desperate. I wouldn't say it'd be desperate if he did know, but it's kind of like an opportunity. Because if they come to you and you're artists too, you know they come to you and they're like, look, we're going to do this tour. You're going to get X amount of dollars.
But they might have
and
left
this
the
and that.
details out on the scam that they doing, but they just used his face. They
That's
needed a
true.
name to attach to, and I believe him when he say he ain't really know about that. And then I don't think you would chance it because his name's so damaged. It ain't like you booking Ja Rule right now. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it funky. I ain't trying to throw. I'm
No, I
just
understand,
you're
I
not
understand.
booking like Lil Baby, Migos, and Ja Rule. That don't even line up right. So he trying to build his name, and if that would have worked in his mind the right way, I think he was on to something where it would have been like this little getaway island that you could do annually or probably every quarter. I'd have jumped on the moment. Especially if they could bust that check down.
Yeah.
That boy was trying to secure that bag. But it was a
He
dead
should've
body
did his
under the
research.
money
Imagine
in the
being
bag.
so good.
There was a dead body part under the money in the bag. He secured the bag. It's just he ain't know he was going to, you know, get some court dates with it.
Poor
You
Ja
got
Rule.
lost.
Now you gotta spend that bag.
Yeah.
So the Grammys are coming up and Alicia Keys is hosting. How do you guys feel about that?
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I keep on following. Y'all know y'all used to wear y'all braids going to the
Listen.
front.
Listen, if she don't play that piano,
Nah, she gotta play the
She
piano.
gotta play
she
the
gotta
piano.
she gotta open up the Grammys playing the piano.
Nah, that'll be dope.
I'm
Nah,
not-
but she a Grammy winner too. It's only
Yeah,
right.
15-time Grammy winner.
Woo,
So
15.
15. So I mean, it's fair that she got it.
She's
I just-
queen of the Grammy.
I just
Well,
really
a
want to
queen.
see piano from her. I want to see a lot. Because to host something like that is not easy. It's different when you're just performing your songs, but to keep everybody engaged and things like that, like I really want her to do a great job.
Let's see,
and play
because
the piano.
the Grammys falling off on the low a little bit within the culture. Like we ain't even starting it that strong like we used to.
They are, but I have some names. I have some nominations. Kendrick Lamar's leading with 8 nominations. Drake has 7. Producer Boy Wonder has 6. And Cardi B, her, and Childish Gambino have 5 each. So we do have a couple people
They be
in
trying
there.
J. Cole.
Listen, man, every time. But you know what? I want to see what's going to happen because he did a lot of features so far. We got a single. We got some things going, so I want to see.
Hold on, they got Nipsey nominated too, right?
Oh.
Oh, shout out
Wasn't
to Nip.
it? It was,
Yeah, Nipsey. Listen,
I did hear something. Like that.
he been moving on the low, and it's starting to show. It's definitely starting to show.
That's that consistent work, man. You gotta consistently hit.
Did y'all believe the Chris Brown news when it had hit?
I didn't believe it. As soon as I heard it, I was just like, ugh.
I'm a firm believer that they out for Chris Brown, so I ain't gonna believe nothing till y'all give me some evidence. I ain't hopping on that.
Listen, but he was like, okay, so I'm gonna explain the backstory, and I want you guys to let me know what you think, because you guys are men in the industry. So I'm gonna explain the story. We're gonna talk about the facts, and then you would give me your input on how you would handle the situation. So he was arrested on Tuesday, along with 2 others, on allegations of aggravated rape and drugs. He was released without charge, but they're still looking into it. So that was Tuesday. On Thursday, his attorney filed a suit against the woman for false claims. Now, he's not in the clear yet because 1, they're still investigating. They don't know what they're going to find. 2, sometimes in situations like this, it's him, it's his friends. Even if his friends did something, it's going to be Chris Brown and company. You know what I mean? So we don't even have the names of these 2 gentlemen yet. They haven't released it. But we don't know. We don't know if Chris was involved. We don't know if it was just his hotel room and this was his entourage. Just so many different scenarios that can happen. But that's one case. He still has another pending case. So right now he's waiting trial for what happened in 2017, where he hit the photographer, well, allegedly. So he's going to go to trial for that. He's saying he's not guilty. We don't know how that's going to go. We don't know how that's going to work against him or for him in this case now because it's not over. He was released. They didn't charge him, but they're still investigating. So
He got to put himself in better situations as well, though. Like, they out for him, but he make it easy. He's been making it easy for a while. But I thought they was laying off him. But it's like I could tell they couldn't wait to report this, especially this month with all the R. Kelly business and stuff. It's like they was really trying to. The media was like really trying to paint black men a certain kind of way, but at the same time, all men need to do better. You know, it's
You know what my last straw was with Chris Brown?
what was your
When they
last
tried to
straw?
Get him for the monkey.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I was like, hey man,
low.
listen, I'm
That
done
was
with y'all.
real low.
I was like, listen, that man daughter played with that monkey. How y'all gonna try to send that man to jail for? Like, y'all can find him. Ain't nothing like jail time, years.
I'm like, what is this, Michael Jackson again?
Ooh.
You know,
Don't
oh,
you
God.
mentioned Michael Jackson? You know we had to talk about Neverland.
Oh snap!
So
Okay.
so they premiered the film at the Sundance Festival on Friday, right? So it's
And this is the film about.
Okay, so it's called Leaving Neverland. So it focuses on the two men who claim Michael Jackson sexually abused them as children. Now, everyone that saw it, there were tweets. Everyone was like, "It's really sad and devastating." We haven't seen it yet. We won't be able to see it until I think spring of this year. But they're the two male gentlemen, Wade Robson and James Safechuck. I think I'm saying that right. They met him and his family and everything when they were 7 and 10. So they never said anything about it. When they had that raid in 2013, in 2003, when he was being investigated for the 13-year-old boy. Well, supposedly the same Wade Robertson who's in the movie now got on the stand, under oath and said Michael Jackson never touched them. So this is the one who did the film. So now people are saying they don't know what to believe because he swore that he never touched them.
See,
He was one
shouldn't
of
have
the
said
biggest
that.
supporters.
But then again, when you young, somebody can tell you not to say something.
So
I don't know.
So that was that. So now they're about 30 years old now. They tried to sue them in 2013, but the judge threw it out because it said it was too late for them to prosecute or do anything. So now this movie's coming out. The Jackson estate is basically saying, they're perjurers, they're lying, they just want some money. We don't know what to believe. I mean, he's not here to defend himself. With the R. Kelly situation that's happening, with what we're seeing with Chris Brown, the Me Too movement, it's a lot going on. Like, I don't even know how everyone's still maneuvering normally because at this point, you know right from wrong, but does the person next to you know that? So it just becomes a weird place wherever we are. And the Michael Jackson thing, for me, it brings me back to the R. Kelly thing as well, where they're like, oh, separate the man from the music. We should do this. We should have done that. But even now, Michael Jackson, if he did do it, he never got to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? And now with the R. Kelly thing...
He did have to pay for that because his fame and his whole legacy was like kind of tarnished a little bit with that stuff on the side.
It was.
You can't even, he's dead. Let him be dead. Let his coins be collected by the children.
That's kind of why it came back up. People don't wish you till you dead. Like when that man died, it's like Michael Jackson, Like he was already a legend when he was alive. But like you said, it all the allegations tarnished him. But once he died, you forgot about that. And it's they kind of bringing it back up. I really feel like it's really something going on where they trying to bring down the black legends. R. Kelly, we already know he was we already know what was going on with him. He ain't take no rocket science for him, but not even excuse what he doing, but I really feel like they out for black men right now.
But it's black men making it easy to be out for.
Well, we know R. Kelly was making it very easy.
I do think they out for black men in the media. I agree with that, but I also know that men need to step it up. Because you'll go on Facebook and you'll see folks defending him. They met him before.
I can't defend him at all.
So... all right, we gonna get off of that because we'll start talking about R. Kelly fast.